Hello, hi dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Panindra. In this episode, we are going to discuss tangent and normals. This is the third or fourth video from tangent normals. In that, angle between the two curves and the condition for orthogonality of curves. So first of all, what is the definition of angle between the curves? And after that, we can calculate the condition for orthogonality. When the two curves are said to be orthogonal, we will learn these cases. See here, consider two curves. This is the curve C1. Consider second curve C2, which are intersecting at the point P. The angle between the two curves is defined as the angle between the two tangents at their point of intersection. See here, I'll draw the tangent at P. This is the tangent at P to the curve C1. This is tangent at P to the curve C2. The angle between them is, if you assume that it's theta, then angle between the two curves will be defined. So once again, the angle between the two curves is defined as the angle between the two tangents at their point of intersection of the curves. So if theta is the angle between them and the slope of the first curve C1 is defined as m1 and the slope of second curve is m2, then angle between them is theta. We can define as tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So here m1 represents slope of the first curve. Slope of first curve. m2 equal to slope of the second curve. So here C1 represents in the first curve, that I am assuming that f of x. C2 be the function in terms of y equal to g of x. This is g of x. Differentiate with respect to x. Dy by dx is equal to f dash of x. This dy by dx is related to first curve, no? So that is the reason I am assuming that slope of the first curve is m1. Similarly, differentiate with respect to x to the second curve. Dy by dx is equal to g dash of x. This is the second curve related dy by dx slope. So I am assuming that m2. After getting the values of m1 and m2, before solving that, before finding their slopes, first we need to calculate the point of intersection. Sometimes they won't give point of intersection of the curves. C1 equal to 0 and C2 equal to 0 are the two curves. Solve these two equations. Solve equations. Get the point of intersection. Get point of intersection. Get the point of intersection. So you will get here point P of x comma y. After getting the point m1 at point P, so slope of the first curve dy by dx at point P, you will get m1 value, that means f dash of x. At the point P, m2 at point P, which is equal to dy by dx at point P, is equal to g dash of x. So after getting the two slopes, you can apply tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. This is the procedure to calculate angle between the two curves. When the two curves are said to be orthogonal, this is also important, orthogonality. of curves. If the angle between the two curves is 90 degrees, then the curves are said to be orthogonal. If the angle between the curves is right angle, 90 degrees, then we say that if the angle between the curves is right angle, then we say that the curves are orthogonal. The curves are orthogonal. Then the curves are orthogonal. This property is known as orthogonality of curves. Condition for orthogonality. Condition. How to get it? The condition. Condition for orthogonality of curves. If the angle between them is 90 degrees now, so tan 90 equal to, so theta equal to 90, substitute in tan theta formula. Tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Tan 90 equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Tan 90 is infinity. Infinity we can write it as anything by 0. So cross multiply it will comes m1 plus m1 m2 plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore m1 m2 equal to minus 1. This is the condition. The two curves are said to be orthogonal. The product of two slopes equal to minus 1, then the curves are orthogonal. The condition for the orthogonality of two curves is m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Suppose if they will ask to calculate, show that the curves are orthogonal, simply you have to prove that m1 m2 equal to minus 1. If you prove that m1 m2 equal to minus 1, then the curves are orthogonal. See here, we will take the examples and before proving that, taking the conditions and examples, one more condition. The sub cases. If theta equal to 0 degrees, then if theta equal to 0, tan theta will becomes tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2 na? So tan 0 equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So tan 0 is 0. 0 equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Cross multiply m1 minus m2 equal to 0. That is m1 equal to m2. When the slopes are equal, angle between them is 0 degrees. If you are getting m1 equal to m2, both the curve slopes are equal, then the angle between them is 0 or the two curves touch each other. That is, whenever we are getting m1 equal to m2, the curves touch each other. Suppose if they are asking to prove the given curves are touch each other means, if you prove simply their slopes are equal at the particular point, then the curves touch each other. If they are asking to prove they are orthogonal, simply you have to prove that m1 m2 equal to minus 1. If they are asking to prove curves touch each other, simply you prove that m1 equal to m2. We will take one example. Both the curves, that is condition for orthogonality, condition for touch each other. Let us have a discussion. Next question, very important for 7 marks. Show that the curves y square equal to 4 into x plus 1 and y square equal to 36 into 9 minus x intersect orthogonally. Intersect orthogonally. That means we have to prove m1 m2 equal to minus 1. And here we observe that there is no point of intersection in these curves. We need to calculate the point of intersection. First step is given curves. Given curves. Y square equal to 4 into x plus 1. Keep that equation number 1. And second curve. Y square equal to 36 into 9 minus x. Equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2. See, by observing in both the equations, LHS are equal means we have to equate RHS only, no? So, 4 into x plus 1 is equal to 36 into 9 minus x. 4 ones are 4 nines. So, that implies that x plus 1 is equal to 9 into 9 minus x. That implies that x plus 1 equal to 81 minus 9x. All the x terms we can take one side and constants we are taking into the another side. So 9x minus 9x we are taking into this side plus 9x and x we can keep it here only. 81 and 1 we are taking this side minus 1. So 9x plus x is 10x is equal to 80. Therefore x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8, substitute in either of the equations, either in equation 1 or equation 2. So I am substituting in equation 1, then we get y square equal to 4 into 8 plus 1, which is equal to 36, 9 into 4. So y square equal to 36, that implies that y is equal to plus or minus 6. So therefore the point of intersection, of the curves is P of x comma y equal to P of 8 comma plus or minus 6. So here 2 points are there. One is 8 comma 6 and you can take P of 8 comma minus 6. So after getting the point of intersection, we need to calculate their slopes. So here, what are the two curves here? Y square equal to 4 into x plus 1. This is the first curve. Y square equal to 36 into 6 minus 9 minus x. So differentiate both the curves. Differentiate with respect to x. Y square derivative is 2y. Again y derivative is dy by dx, which is equal to 4 into x derivative is 1 and constant derivative 0. So I want dy by dx. dy by dx equal to 4 by 2y, which is equal to 2 by y. Slope of the first curve means I am denoting with m1. Therefore m1 equal to m1 at what point? Here 2 points are there now. Any one of the point you can take, similarly you can write the other. I am taking the first point m1 at P of 8 comma 6 is, so in place of 2 by y, wherever y is there you have to replace with 6. So 2 by 6, m1 equal to 2 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, slope of the first curve m1 equal to 1 by 3. Come to the second slope. Differentiate with respect to x to the second curve. Y square derivative is 2y. Again y derivative is dy by dx. 36 into 9 derivative is 0 minus x derivative is 1. Whenever constant into function is there, constant will take outside and then differentiate. So now I want dy by dx. dy by dx equal to minus 36 divided by 2y, which is equal to minus 18 by y. This is the which curve slope? Second curve slope. Therefore, m2 equal to m2 at first point, same point only we take 8 comma 6. Wherever x comma y is there in this dy by dx slope, we can substitute 8 comma 6 minus m2 equal to minus 18 by y value is what here 6. 6 1s are 6 3s are. Therefore, second slope m2 equal to minus 3. So they are asking to prove orthogonal. Now consider m1 into m2. m1 value we got it as 1 by 3 into m2 value we got it as minus 3. So now 3 get cancelled, it is equal to minus 1. m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Therefore, given curves cuts orthogonally. Similarly, we can prove that the given curves cuts orthogonally at P of 8 comma minus 6 also. This is 8 comma 6. Hence proved. This is the way you have to prove the given curves cuts orthogonally. Next question, we will prove that the two curves touch each other. So, by proving the value of m1 equal to m2, we can prove that the curves are touch each other. We will take one example. In this question, show that the curves 6x square minus 5x plus 2y equal to 0 and 4x square plus 8y square equal to 3 touch each other at 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. They are asking to prove the curves touch each other at 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So here point of intersection is given as 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Point of intersection or point of touch each other means that point of contact it is. Point of contact. First you write it given curves and steps. Given curves 6x square minus 5x plus 2y equal to 0 and 4x square plus 8y square equal to 3. Next, given point 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Find the slope of the first curve, find the slope of the second curve. Consider first curve. 6x square minus 5x plus 2y equal to 0. Differentiate with respect to x. 6x square derivative. 6 into x square derivative is 2x. Minus 5 into x derivative is 1. Plus 2 into y derivative is dy by dx. So that implies that 12x minus 5 plus 2 into dy by dx is equal to 0. Except dy by dx term remaining I am taking into this side. That implies 2 dy by dx is equal to 5 minus 12x. dy by dx equal to 5 minus 12x divided by 2. This is which curve slope? First curve slope. So I am noting as m1. Slope of the first curve at what point you have to calculate? 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Slope of equation 1 at 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 is, so m1 is equal to, in place of x comma y, y is not there, means wherever x is there 1 by 2 you have to replace. So 5 minus 12 into 1 by 2 by 2. 2 1s are 2 6s are. So 5 minus 6 divided by 2, m1 equal to minus 1 by 2. Now similarly, consider the second curve. Consider second curve. 4x square plus 8y square equal to 3. Differentiate with respect to x. 4 into x square derivative is 2x plus 8 into y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx. is equal to constant derivative is 0. So here 4 into 2 is there, here also 8 is there. So 8 take common, x plus 2y into dy by dx is equal to 0. Even 8 also we can take the sign. X plus 2y into dy by dx equal to 0. That implies that 2y dy by dx is equal to minus x, dy by dx equal to minus x by 2y. This is which curve slope? Second curve slope. This you can keep at equation number 2. Therefore, slope of second curve. This I am assuming that second curve slope means m2 simply. Slope of equation 2 at the point 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 is, so m2 equal to, wherever x comma y is there, 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 have to replace, minus 1 by 2 divided by 2 into 1 by 2. 1 by 2 1 by 2 get cancelled, ultimately we are getting minus 1 by 2. Therefore m2 equal to minus 1 by 2. By observing m1 value minus 1 by 2, m2 value is also minus 1 by 2, we know that therefore m1 equal to m2, given curves touch each other, given curves touch each other at 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2, hence proved. They are asking to prove it touch each other at 1 by 2, 1 by 2. That only we need. If you prove that m1 equal to m2, then the curves, given curves touch each other. We'll move to the next question. The first question, exercise 10D. Even in the touch each other question also belongs to 10D exercise, question number 8 it is. Now question number 1. Find the angle between the curves x plus y plus 2 equal to 0 and x square plus y square minus 10y equal to 0. So first of all, we have to write the given curves and find point of intersection. Given curves x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Put that as equation number 1. And second curve x square plus y square minus 10y equal to 0, second curve. Solving 1 and 2. What I am doing is, from equation 1, x value make as a subject, minus y minus 2. This value substitute in equation 2, we get minus y minus 2 whole square plus y square minus 10y equal to 0. So minus, if you take common, minus of y plus 2 whole square plus y square minus 10y equal to 0. So y square plus 4y plus 4 plus y square minus 10y equal to 0. That implies y square plus y square 2y square plus 4y minus, plus 4y minus 10y minus 6y plus 4 equal to 0. Y square plus y square 2y square, 4y minus 10y minus 6y plus 4. All are multiples of 2, so dividing by 2, y square minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0. Factorization, y square minus 2y minus y plus 1 plus 2 equal to 0. From these two y take common, from these two minus 1 take common. Y into y minus 2 minus 1 into y minus 2 equal to 0. So y minus 2 into y minus 1 equal to 0. That implies that y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Y minus 2 equal to 0, y minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, if y is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1, substitute in this. X equal to minus 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 3. Therefore, one of the point P equal to, P of x comma y equal to minus 3 comma 1. If y equal to 2, then x equal to minus 2 minus 2. Here minus 2 minus 2, which is equal to minus 4. Therefore, P equal to x comma y, another one, we will get 2 minus 4 comma 2. So after getting the point of intersection, we need to calculate their slopes. So consider first curve. X plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Differentiate with respect to x. dy dx of x is 1 plus dy dx of y is dy by dx. dy dx of constant derivative is 0. That implies that dy by dx equal to minus 1. This is which curve? First curve slope. So it will become m1. Therefore m1 equal to dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1. Here two possibilities are there, no? Any one of them we can write, and the remaining case we can write as similarly. So m1 at first case, m1 at p of minus 3 comma 1 is wherever x comma y is not there, means you can write directly. m1 is equal to minus 1. Similarly, consider the second curve. Consider second curve. X square plus y square minus 10y equal to 0. Differentiate with respect to x. X square derivative is 2x plus y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx minus 10 into y derivative is dy by dx equal to 0. So in each and every term 2 take common and cancel. It will become x plus y dy by dx minus 5 into dy by dx equal to 0. So now dy by dx take common from these two. X plus dy by dx into y minus 5 equal to 0. That implies dy by dx into y minus 5 equal to minus x. dy by dx equal to minus x by y minus 5. That also can be written as x by y minus 5 minus y. If you remove minus here, these two will be interchanged. This is the second curve slope, so we can assume that m2. But m2 also at what point? Same point only you can take. Don't take that other point. So m2 at p of minus 3 comma 1 in place of x comma y minus 3 comma 1 substitute is m2 equal to x value is minus 3 divided by 5 minus y value is 1. So which is equal to minus 3 by 4 m2 value. After getting the values of m1 and m2, let theta be the angle between 1 and 2, then tan theta equal to formula mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Mod m1 value minus 1 minus m2 minus of minus 3 by 4 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 minus 1 into minus 3 by 4. So tan theta equal to mod minus 4 plus 3 minus 1 by 4 divided by minus and minus plus 1 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to minus 1 by 4 divided by 4 plus 3 7, 7 by 4. 4 get cancelled, which is equal to mod minus 1 by 7, which is equal to 1 by 7. Therefore tan theta equal to 1 by 7. That implies theta equal to tan inverse of 1 by 7. Similarly, we can prove the angle between 1 and 2 is theta equal to tan inverse of 1 by 7 at p of minus 4 comma 2 also. You have to write the conclusion compulsory. Why? Because possibilities are there too, you can write it. We will move to the next question. The next question. Find the angle between the curves y square equal to 4x and x square plus 4 y square equal to 5. So given curves, first step, y square equal to 4x, give that equation number 1, and x square plus y square equal to 5, equation number 2. Now solving 1 and 2, equation 1, substitute in equation 2 directly. So therefore, x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. 5 I am taking this side. So factorization here, x square plus 5x minus 5 equal to 0. From these two x take common, x plus 5 minus 1 take common, x plus 5 equal to 0. So x minus 1 into x plus 5 equal to 0. That implies that x minus 1 equal to 0 and x plus 5 equal to 0. X is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 5. If x is equal to 1, then the value of y is equal to, y square equal to 4. That implies that y is equal to plus or minus 2. Even if you substitute x is equal to 1 here also, you will get the same. No need to get it. X is equal to minus 5, if you substitute in equation 1, it is not possible. If x is equal to minus 5, then y square equal to minus 20 is not possible. So not admissible also. So we can take for x comma y, that p of x comma y, point of intersection. So 1 comma plus or minus 2, that is 1 comma 2 and 1 comma minus 2. Any one of the cases will take here. Suppose at 1 comma 2, if you calculate both the curve slopes and then find angle between them. Similarly, you can write at 1 comma minus 2. So now consider the first curve. Consider y square equal to 4x. Differentiate with respect to x. 2y into dy by dx. Y square derivative is 2y. Again y derivative is dy by dx. 4 into x derivative is 1. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 4 by 2y, which is equal to 2 by y. This is the first curve slope. It is denoted by m1. Therefore, m1 is equal to dy by dx is equal to 2 by y. Slope of the first curve at what point you can take? 1 comma 2. So therefore, m1 at 1 comma 2 is m1 equal to dy by dx equal to 2 divided by y value is what here? 2, which is equal to 1. Therefore, m1 is equal to 1. Now similarly, second curve. What is the second curve? X square plus y square equal to 5. Differentiate with respect to x. So x square derivative is 2x plus y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx, which is equal to constant derivative is 0. Now, to take common, we can take that side. So it will become x plus y dy by dx equal to 0. That implies that y into dy by dx is equal to minus x. Therefore, dy by dx equal to minus x by y. This is the second curve slope. We can write it as m2 equal to dy by dx, which is equal to minus x by y. m2 at what point we can take? Same point, 1 comma 2. m2 at 1 comma 2 is m2 equal to minus x value is 1 divided by y value is 2. So m1 value we got it 1, m2 value we got it as minus 1 by 2. Let theta be the angle between 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is first curve and second curve. Then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So tan theta equal to m1 value is 1 minus of minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus 1 into minus 1 by 2. So now we will simplify. So tan theta equal to mod 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 by 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So 2 to get cancelled, tan theta equal to 3. Therefore, theta equal to tan inverse of 3. Similarly, we can prove that the angle between the curves, is theta equal to tan inverse of 3 at P of 1 comma minus 2 also. 1 comma minus 2 also. Hence the answer. We'll move to the next question. The next question. Find the angle between the curves x square plus 3y equal to 3 and x square minus y square plus 25 equal to 0. See here, first step is given curves. X square plus 3y equal to 3. Keep that equation number 1. And second curve. X square minus y square plus 25 equal to 0. Equation number 2. From equation 1, make subject x square value. We can write it as 3 minus 3y. This value substitute in equation 2. Therefore, 3 minus 3y minus y square plus 25 equal to 0. That implies that first y square term minus y square minus 3y, 25 plus 3 is 28. The next step. Multiplying by minus, it will becomes y square plus 3y minus 28 equal to 0. For 28 factors are there, 7 into 4. So 3y can be written as 7y minus 4y. Y square plus 7y minus 4y minus 28 equal to 0. From these two y take common, from these two minus 4 take common. Y into y plus 7 minus 4 into y plus 7 equal to 0. So y plus 7 into y minus 4 equal to 0. That implies y plus 7 equal to 0, y minus 4 equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 7, y is equal to 4. If y is equal to minus 7, what is the value of x square? If y is equal to minus 7, then x square equal to 3 minus 3 into minus 7. So x square equal to minus into minus plus 7, 3 is 21 plus 3, 24. So x is equal to square root of 24. We can write it as plus or minus 24 can be written as, even here also plus or minus 4 into 6. 4 you can take outside, plus or minus 2 root 6. So therefore the point P will becomes P of x comma y is equal to P of plus or minus 2 root 6 comma minus 7. Check the another case. If y is equal to 4, then x square equal to 3 minus 3 into 4. Y is equal to 4, we are substituting there. So x square equal to 3 minus 12, x square equal to minus 9, which is not possible. So here we got the points. Plus or minus 2 root 6 comma minus 7. At this point we will calculate both the curve slopes as well as angle. Consider the first curve. Consider x square plus 3y equal to 3. differentiate with respect to x, 2x plus 3 into dy by dx, which is equal to constant derivative is 0. That implies 3 into dy by dx is equal to minus 2x. So dy by dx equal to minus 2x by 3. This is the first curve slope, so that is the reason I am assuming this is a m1. m1 at what point? Here 2 points are there, only one you can consider, after that remaining. So m1 at p of, I am considering 2 root 6 comma minus 7. 2 root 6 comma minus 7 is, so m1 is equal to, in place of x substitute 2 root 6 minus 2 into, in place of x 2 root 6 divided by 3. So m1 equal to minus 4 root 6 divided by 3. This is the value of m1. Similarly, consider the second curve. Consider the second curve. X square minus y square plus 25 equal to 0. Differentiate with respect to x. X square derivative is 2x minus y square derivative is 2y. Again y derivative is dy by dx. And constant derivative is 0. So that implies 2x equal to 2y dy by dx. So dy by dx, 2 to get cancelled, dy by dx equal to x by y. So this is the second curve slope. Therefore m2 equal to dy by dx equal to x by y. m2 at what point we need to calculate? m2 at p of 2 root 6 comma minus 7 is, so m2 equal to minus, in place of x comma y substitute these values. 2 root 6 divided by minus 7, that is equal to minus 2 root 6 by 7. Therefore m2 equal to minus 2 root 6 by 7. After getting the values of m1 and m2, so let theta be the angle between 1 and 2, then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 minus 4 root 6 divided by 3 minus 2 root 6 by 7. That means plus will come 2 root 6 by 7 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 minus 4 root 6 divided by 3 into minus 2 root 6 divided by 7. So tan theta equal to, in the numerator we take the LCM as 21, 3 7 is 7 into 4, 28, minus 28 root 6 plus 7 3 is 3 2 is 6, 6 root 6 divided by, even in the LCM in the denominator itself also 21. So 21 minus into minus is plus, 4 2 is 8, 8 into 6, 48. 21, 21 get cancelled. Therefore tan theta equal to minus 28 root 6 plus 6 root 6 is minus 22 root 6 divided by 48 plus 21. It will become 69. So tan theta equal to, within modulus it will become plus. Is there any possibility to divide? You can leave otherwise. 22 root 6 divided by root 69. So theta equal to tan inverse of 22 root 6 divided by root 69. Even if you want root a by root b, we can write 3 2s are 3 2s are 3 2s are 3 3s are. So root of 2 divided by 23 we can write. Otherwise you can leave it like this. It's not a problem. After that, similarly, we can prove that the angle between the curves at another point. What is the another point? Minus 2 root 6 comma minus root 7. Minus 2 root 6 comma minus 7 also same. We'll move to the next question. Yeah, dear students, here 48 plus 21 is 69. No? Here I wrote 69. Here 69 root I wrote. This root is not there. Please you once see that. Root 22 root 6 divided by 69 itself. Even last conclusion step also we can prove that the angle between the given two circles is also tan inverse of 22 root 6 by 69 at the point minus 2 root 6 comma minus 7 also. Here I forgot to keep that root 66 root 69, but root is not there, only 69. We will move to the next question. The next question, question number 4. Find the angle between the curves x square equal to 2 into y plus 1 and y equal to 8 by x square plus 4. First step, you write it as given curves. X square equal to 2 into y plus 1, keep that equation number 1, and y equal to 8 divided by x square plus 4, equation number 2. From equation 2 implies that y equal to 8 by x square plus 4. No, 8 x square plus 4 I am taking this side and y I am taking here. So x square plus 4 is equal to 8 by y. That implies that x square equal to that 4 also I am taking here. 8 by y minus 4. You put that equation number 3. From 1 and 3, these x square LHS values are equal. From 1 and 3, LHS are equal means we have to equate RHS only, no? Therefore, 2 into y plus 1 is equal to 8 by y minus 4. 2 into y plus 1 is equal to, here 4 take common, 2 by y minus 1. 2 ones are 2 twos are. That implies that y plus 1 is equal to 2 into y LCM. 2 minus y, cross multiply, y into y square plus y equal to 4 minus 2y. That we can take here, y square plus y plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So y square plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. So now here 4 is there, we can write it as 2 into 2. So 3y can be written as factorization, you have to do that. So y is equal to minus b plus or minus you can go. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to minus 4. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So y value equal to minus b means minus 3 plus or minus square root of b square means 9 minus 4 into 4, 16 divided by 2a, 2. So y equal to minus 3 plus or minus 5 divided by 2. So y equal to minus 3 plus 5 by 2 and y is equal to minus 3 minus 5 by 2. So y is equal to minus 3 plus 5 means 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So y is equal to minus 3 minus 5 minus 8 by 2 minus 4. So these are the factors. Here also you can write 4 into 1 factors. From here another possibility you can y square 3y can be written as 4y minus y minus 4 equal to 0. From these two, y into y plus 4. Some students they won't get the factors now, that is the reason I approach here. Y into y plus 4 minus 1 into y plus 4 equal to 0. So y minus 1 into y plus 4 equal to 0. So y is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 4. Here also we got same values. If y is equal to 1, what is the value of x? So cases will come. If y is equal to 1, then x square equal to 8 by 1 minus 4, x square equal to 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. Suppose if we take y is equal to minus 4, y is equal to minus 4 if we take, then x square equal to minus 8 by minus 4, so x square equal to minus 2 minus 4, x square equal to minus 6 is not possible. So at this point only you can consider, therefore the point P will become P of x comma y equal to P of plus or minus 2 comma 1. Consider the first curve, consider the second curve. Consider x square equal to 2 into y plus 1. Differentiate with respect to x. X square derivative is 2x. 2 into y derivative is dy by dx. Plus constant derivative 0. 2 get cancelled. Therefore, dy by dx equal to x. This is first curve derivative, no? So first curve slope m1 is equal to dy by dx, which is equal to x. Slope at which point? 2 comma 1. First we take 2 comma 1. 2 points are there here. P of 2 comma 1 and P of minus 2 comma 1. So m1 at P of 2 comma 1 is m1 is equal to, in place of x substitute 2. Similarly, consider the second curve. Y equal to 8 by x square plus 4. Differentiate with respect to x. Y derivative is dy by dx. 8 is constant. It is in the form of 1 by x square plus 4. 1 by x. d by dx of 1 by x is what? Minus 1 by x square. So 1 by x square plus 4 derivative is minus 1 by x square plus 4 whole square. Again x square plus 4 we have to differentiate. 2x. So dy by dx, which is the second curve. So we can assume that m2, which is equal to minus 16x divided by x square plus 4 whole square. At what point you can take? At 2 comma 1 only you can take. So m2 at 2 comma 1 is, so m2 equal to minus 16 into 2 divided by 2 square 4 plus 4 whole square. So minus 32 divided by 4 plus 4, 8 square is 64. So 31 2s are 31, 32 1s are 32 2s are minus 1 by 2. So therefore m2 equal to minus 1 by 2. By observing, no need to apply angle here. Why? Because by observing the angles, slopes, m1 equal to 2 and m2 equal to minus 1 by 2. Now consider, now m1 into m2, if you do that, 2 into minus 1 by 2, 2 get cancelled, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. Whenever the product of two slopes equal to minus 1, then the curves are orthogonal. Orthogonal means the angle between them is right angle. That implies given curves are orthogonal. Given curves are orthogonal. That is, the angle between them is right angle. The angle between them is right angle. We'll go to the next question. The next question, this is very important. Previously they asked a number of times in public examination. Fifth question. Find the angle between the curves 2y square minus 9x equal to 0 and 3x square plus 4x equal to 0 in the fourth quadrant. While solving the curves, we will get points. Among the points, which point belongs to fourth quadrant? At that point only you can calculate the angle between the two curves. So first consider the given curves. Given curves. First curve is 2y square minus 9x equal to 0. Put that equation number 1. And the second curve 3x square plus 4x is equal to 0. Equation number 2. From equation 1, that means equation 1 implies that 2y square is equal to 9x. 2y square minus 9x equal to 0 means 2y square equal to 9x. From that I am making a subject x value. So that implies that x is equal to 2y square by 9. Substitute in equation 2. We get 3 into 2y square divided by 9 whole square, 3x square, plus 4x, 4 into 2y square divided by 9 equal to 0. 1 minute, dear students, here I have dropped one. Here the curve is 3x square plus 4y equal to 0. So here also plus 4y. So this value it won't come, only plus 4y equal to 0. So that implies that 3 into 4y power 4 divided by 81 plus 4y equal to 0. From there, 4 into y, if you take common from these two, 4y, before that 3 ones are 327s. 4y, if you take out common, here the remaining is y power 3 divided by 27 plus 1 equal to 0. A b equal to 0 means a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. So 4y equal to 0 and y cube plus by 27 plus 1 equal to 0. So from here y is equal to 0 and y cube divided by 27 equal to minus 1. So that implies y cube equal to minus 27. That can be written as y cube equal to minus 3 whole cube. Can we write like this? So y is equal to minus 3. So if y is equal to 0, then x is equal to, x value we make as a subject here. So obviously x is also 0. Therefore the point P of x comma y will becomes 0 comma 0. It does not belongs to quadrant 4. Obviously it is the origin. Origin does not belongs to fourth quadrant now. So what we can take is, next case, if y is equal to minus 3, then the value of x equal to 2y square, that means 2 into minus 3 whole square divided by 9. So x is equal to 2 into 9 by 9. 9 get cancelled, which is equal to 2. Therefore the point will becomes P of x comma y equal to P of 2 comma minus 3. At this point is belongs to fourth quadrant Q4. So at this point you calculate slope of both the curves and then find angle between them. So now consider the first curve 2y square minus 9x equal to 0. So 2y square equal to 9x. Differentiate with respect to x. 2 into y square derivative is 2y. Again y derivative is dy by dx equal to 9 into x derivative is 1. But I want dy by dx. So dy by dx equal to 9 by 4y. This is the first curve slope. Therefore m1. m1 at what point you can take it? 2 comma minus 3. Therefore m1 at 2 comma minus 3 is, in place of y substitute minus 3. So m1 equal to 9 by 4 into minus 3. 3 ones are 3 3s are. So m1 equal to minus 3 by 4. We got the value of m1. Similarly, consider the second equation, second curve. Consider 3x square plus 4y equal to 0. differentiate with respect to x. 3 into x square derivative is 2x plus 4 into y derivative is dy by dx is equal to 0. That implies that 4 dy by dx is equal to minus 6x. 6x we are taking into this side. So dy by dx equal to minus 6x by 4, which is equal to minus 3x by 2. 2 3s are 2 2s are. So this is the second curve slope. We have to assume that m2 at p of minus 2 comma minus 3. 2 comma minus 3 is m2 equal to, in place of x substitute 2. So minus 3 into 2 divided by 2. 2 to get cancelled. M2 equal to minus 3. M1 value we know that. M2 also we know that. Let theta be the angle between 1 and 2 curves. Then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, which is equal to mod m1 minus m2 minus 3 by 4 minus m2 means minus of minus 3 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 minus 3 by 4 into minus 3, which is equal to 4 3s are 12 minus 9, 12 minus 3 divided by 4 whole divided by 4 is the LCM. 4 minus into minus is plus 9. 4 4 get cancelled, which is equal to tan theta equal to mod 12 minus 3 is 9 divided by 9 plus 4 is 13. So therefore theta equal to tan inverse of 9 by 13. Similarly, so not similarly, why? Because we have only one possibility. Therefore, the angle between the given curves at the point which belongs to fourth quadrant is theta equal to tan inverse of 9 by 13. We will move to the next question. Next question. Find the angle between the curves y square equal to 8x and y square and 4x square plus y square equal to 32. First step is given curves y square equal to 8x. Put that as equation number 1, and 4x square plus y square equal to 32, equation number 2. Equation 1 substitute in equation 2. Then we have 4x square plus 8x minus 32 are equal to 32. So 4 take common, x square plus 2x is equal to 4 times of 8. 4 4 get cancelled. That implies that x square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Here factors is 8 is there. So we can write it as x square plus 4x minus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. From these two x take common, from these two minus 2 take common. Otherwise, like in previous problem, we have taken that factorization by using the quadratic equations, x equal to minus b plus or minus. Suppose if you are not getting idea to write that 2 can be written as 4 minus 2, you can apply quadratic equation roots. So x into x plus 4 minus 2 into x plus 4 equal to 0. So x minus 2 into x plus 4. That implies that x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 4. If x is equal to 2, then the value of y, then y square equal to 8 into 2, which is equal to 16. So y is equal to y square equal to 16. That implies y equal to plus or minus 4. Therefore, the point P will becomes P of x comma y equal to P of 2 comma plus or minus 4. If we take x is equal to minus 4 here, minus 32, y square equal to minus 32 is not possible. If x is equal to minus 4, then y square equal to minus 32 is not possible. So go for only the first case. Here 2 points are there, 2 comma 4, 2 comma minus 4. So consider the first curve. consider the first curve y square equal to 8x. Differentiate with respect to x. 2y into dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 8x is 8. 2 ones are 2 fours are. So dy by dx equal to 4 by y. At what point you can take 2 comma 4? I am taking 2 points are there. It is the first curve slope denoting by m1. m1 at p of 2 comma 4 is m1 is equal to 4 divided by y value is 4, which is equal to 1. So therefore m1 is equal to 1. Similarly, consider second curve. What is the second curve? 4x square plus y square equal to 32. Differentiate with respect to x. 4x square, 4 into x square derivative is 2x plus y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx, which is equal to constant derivative is 0. 2 take common and you can take that side. The rest of the term is 4x plus y into dy by dx equal to 0. So from this, dy by dx equal to y into dy by dx is equal to minus 4x. dy by dx equal to minus 4x by y. This is the first second curve slope. You can assume that m2. After that, m2 at the point P of 2 comma 4 is m2 equal to minus 4x by y. This is the value of m2. In place of x comma y, 2 comma 4 substitute at P. So minus 4 into 2 divided by 4. 4 get cancelled, which is equal to minus 2. So therefore m2 equal to minus 2. m1 value is 1 and m2 value is minus 2. Let theta be the angle between the given curves. Then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So tan theta equal to m1 minus m2. m1 value is 1. Here m1 value is 1. m2 value is minus 2. Minus of minus 2. Otherwise like this only you can write it. 1 minus of minus 2 divided by 1 plus m1 value. m1 value is 1. m2 value is minus 2. So tan theta equal to 1 plus 2 divided by 1 minus 2. So tan theta equal to 3 by minus 1 within modulus it will become plus. Tan theta equal to 3. Therefore theta equal to tan inverse of 3. Similarly we can prove that. The angle between 1 and 2 is theta equal to tan inverse of 3 at P of 2 comma minus 4 also. At the second point also we will get the same angle. Hence the result. We will move to the next question. The next question. Find the angle between the curves x square y equal to 4 and y into x square plus 4 equal to 8. See here, first write the given curves x square y equal to 4. Put that as equation number 1. And the second curve y into x square plus 4 is equal to 8. Now what I am doing is, from equation 1, x square can be written as 4 by y. Value, x square value, substitute in equation 2. Y into 4 by y plus 4 equal to 8. Y into 4 plus 4y divided by y is equal to 8. Cross multiply. y into 4 plus 4y is equal to 8y. That implies that 4y plus 4y square equal to 8y. That implies 4y square minus 4y equal to 0. So 4y take common, y minus 1 equal to 0. So 4y equal to 0, that implies y equal to 0 and y minus 1 equal to 0. That implies y is equal to 1. If y is equal to 0, then x is equal to also y is equal, y value is 0 means in this 4 by x square. So here we got the values of y now. Y is equal to 0 if you substitute. There is no meaning. 1 is infinity, infinity value will come. So we cannot take this. So if y is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 if you substitute here, x square equal to 4. That implies that x square equal to 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. So therefore the point will become p of x comma y is equal to p of plus or minus 2 comma 1. That means p of 2 comma 1 and p of minus 2 comma 1. Both the points are there. So consider the first curve, second curve, their slopes and angle. Consider x square y is equal to 4. Differentiate with respect to x. UV formula. X square into y derivative is dy by dx plus y into x square derivative is 2x and constant derivative is 0. So now dy by dx into x square is equal to minus 2xy. So one of the x cancel. Dy by dx is equal to minus 2y by x. This is the first curve slope. I am assuming that m1 equal to dy by dx, which is equal to minus 2y by x. At what point you can calculate? 2 comma 1 I am considering now. m1 at p of 2 comma 1 is, so m1 is equal to minus 2 into y value is 1, x value is 2. 2 to get cancelled, which is equal to minus 1. So m1 is equal to minus 1. Next, consider the second curve. Consider y is equal to, here you can write it, y into x square plus 4 is equal to 8. So y is equal to 8 by x square plus 4. Now differentiate with respect to x. Y derivative is dy by dx equal to 8 constant. It is in the form of 1 by x or 1 by f of x. 1 by f of x derivative is minus 1 by f of x whole square. X square plus 4 whole square. Again x square plus 4 derivative is 2x. So it will becomes minus 16x divided by x square plus 4 whole square. This is the second curve slope. m2 equal to dy by dx is equal to minus 16x divided by x square plus 4 whole square. Slope at what point we are taking here? 2 comma 1. m2 at p of 2 comma 1 is, so m2 equal to minus 16 into 2 divided by 2 square plus 4 whole square. So minus 32 divided by 4 plus 4, 8 square means 64. 32 ones are 32 2s are minus 1 by 2. Therefore, slope of the second curve m2 equal to minus 1 by 2 and first curve slope is m1 equal to minus 1. Let theta be the angle between 1 and 2. Then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. So tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 minus 1 minus of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus m1 m2 minus 1 into minus 1 by 2. So which is equal to 1 by 2 minus divided by 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled. Tan theta. So tan theta equal to 3 by 2. So not 3 by 2 ma. 2 get cancelled. Mod minus 1 by 2. So within modulus it will go plus. Theta equal to tan inverse of 1 by 3. Similarly, we can prove that the angle between them at P of second point is what? Minus 2 comma 1. 2 comma 1 also theta equal to tan inverse of 1 by 3. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my comment box. I will help you. I will respond whenever I will be free. After that, in this episode, completely exercise 10D, tangent and normals in mathematics 1B paper. It will be available. And previous exercises also there in application of derivatives. Those who are watching the first time my channel, please do subscribe and share with your friends and relatives. And if you have any doubts, any requirement, which topic you want, that you can write to my comment box. I will respond with that topic. Thank you all. Signing off, Maths with Panindra.